Hey, you like noise? Yeah, neither me, but I bought a Redragon GS560 Adiemus, and believe it or not, I'm going to be reviewing it somehow. Now, I'll be going over some of the criteria and specifications and what I will be judging, basing, and ruling this soundbar on. Number 1. How loud it is. Number 2. The bass. And number 3, the RGB. How bright, how much colors, and, well, basically, RGB. It would have been nice if I didn't have to pay for this, since I would have loved to done a durability test. However, I didn't really have to pay much, but I'm a little broke boy, so I don't really want to break this thing. Now, as you guys watch my feeble attempt to open said box to take out the contents inside of it, I contemplated in my head, what if this thing, as soon as I plug it in, stops working, or doesn't even work, or even worse, it explodes right in front of me, killing me with this shrapnel inside of it. Well, after I finally got the box open, my first complaint was that the knob on the soundbar doesn't feel good. Now, what you may be saying by not feeling good, well, for me personally, I like when my soundbars or knobs are completely smooth. This has ridges, rubs, and dents inside of it. Now you must be saying, oh, it's broken. Well, no, it isn't. It's like a clock ticking. Yes, there are clocks that will, majority of them, tick. However, I like the ones that completely go through smoothly without ticking. Now, at first I thought the top of the soundbar was RGB as well. However, it's just the bottom and the dial. The USB port is for the RGB, and the audio port, of course, is for the audio jack or the aux cord. I was surprised that the dial was a red color. I also searched up if I could change it. However, I don't think there is a way, yet at least. In order to change the RGB lights on the bottom, you have to press the Redragon on top. Haha. Imagine pressing a Redragon to change the color. Anyway, you have to touch the dragon on top. It is touch sensitive. Personally, I would have liked if that was a software, but the price of this would definitely not come with a fully fledged software. The 3 main colors that I only have encountered are red, blue, and green. There's also the rainbow mode, and when you play music loud enough, there actually changes the color at the, of course, bottom of the bar. Hopefully your setup is one of those 3 main colors. If not, then yeah, you're kinda out of luck, my friend. I'll be turning off the lights and doing a sound test. Now this is to show the RGB lights. It's actually nice and calming. It's not too bright, however, I wish that could have been a feature. That's just my own personal opinion. However, it's not bad for the price that it's honestly at, and I really wish Redragon would incorporate a software into the soundbar. Okay, now this is going to be the sound test for the soundbar.
To the town of Aubrey rode a stranger one fine day. Hardly spoke to folks around him, didn't have too much to say. No one dared to ask his business, no one dared to make a slip. The stranger there among them had a big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. It was early in the morning when he rode into the town. He came riding from the south side, slowly looking all around. He's an outlaw, loose and running.
Alright. So I'm not gonna lie, this is a really nice soundbar. And especially for the price it's at, I definitely would love to see Redragon make a Mark II or a Mark III or just overhaul the soundbar and then just add some major and minor tweaks. And, you know, if they had to ask me what they could do to improve the Adiemus, I definitely would love if they could have added a smoother dial instead of having the ticking feeling and just completely smoothly turning. Of course, there's the bass. Bass isn't bad, but of course it's not the greatest. And the RGB. I think that the RGB should definitely had a software, and I think a little bit more RGB on top would have been just perfect. The same bottom RGB should have been on top, and that would have honestly been like the best soundbar on the market. Like nothing could have been able to touch that. For the sound quality or the loudness, everything did come through clear over time. For certain like really loud things, it did start to over time like break down, if that's the best way I can describe it. But the sound is definitely loud, so I would give it a 10 out of 10. And for the bass, it's of course it's not the best bass, so I'm going to, I would say, a 6 out of 10 maybe. And of course the RGB, it's decent. It's decently good in the daytime. It's I'm not gonna lie, it's a good RGB. So I definitely would rate that like what, a 7 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10. Of course, you know, the things that I said I could have added would have definitely made it a 10 out of 10. So is it really worth your $40 to $50 hard-earned cash that you're probably gonna spend on something way more useless, probably like V-Bucks or whatever people are buying these days? Yeah, if you're getting sick and tired of using your headset, then I definitely would recommend getting this soundbar. It's not bad. If they made it a little bit sturdier quality, that also would have been fantastic. But all I can say is this is very good. It's pretty good quality. Everything is amazing. Anyway, guys, I hope you really like this video. This is the first time of me ever trying to make something along this sort. So again, if it's not Linus Tech Tips or Austin Evans or Tech Source level yet, then I'll slowly try to make my way up there. If you guys have anything else particular you would like for me to review, I ordered a lot more Redragon items, so hey Redragon, would you please like to sponsor me? And I'm gonna be reviewing their mouse, keyboard, and another speaker set is coming. I believe it's the Anvil, so keep an eye out for that. Anyway guys, farewell.